Hello, buddy. Welcome back to the Tinmans Core Channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tinman Taylor, and today I got another Santa Claus haul put together for you guys. And the first Santa I'd like to talk about is this one. It's an Italian Santa. I picked it up over at a yard sale back in June, but I don't think it has the name of who made it on here. It just says made in China. It's just one of them generic Santa figurines, and it says it's Italian Santa on the base. But I love the colors that is on this thing. It was all vibrant looking. So I said I figured I'd go ahead and pick it up. That was the only Santa that looked interesting for me. Next, go with this big picture. One Saturday, me and my folks went to Habitat for Humanity, and I looked over, they had some Christmas stuff put out, and I saw this picture. Everything was like 50% off, so I said, yeah, I don't have this one in my collection. It was a good price, so I figured I might as well get it. But now I just got to find a place to hang it up. I just love the artwork and the colors on this. The person that painted it is Nadine Harper. So it's one of their paintings, but it still looks amazing. I went to Circle A Ranch Antique Mall again in Rushford, Virginia. Went in their Christmas booth, and I saw this guy was sitting on the shelf. He was only like $15, and I figured, I'll get him. Everything else was like a more higher price. He's one that tells the story of the night before Christmas. And I might have to take him out of the box because when I try to press the button, he wouldn't start, so if I could get him to work, I'll do a video on him later. And then at the same place, it's not Santa, but it's Christmas related. It's a metal sign with a Christmas candle advertisement on it. I thought the artwork looked cool and it was still in decent shape. Now there might be a few scratches, but other than that, it's perfect. It looks antique. I'm going to hang this on my wall in my Santa room somewhere. But it says cable toy candles. If you guys remember owning any of these when you were younger, let me know down in the comments, okay? Alright, back to Santa. When I went on my trip through Metal Sedan, I stopped at the yard sale. That was outside of the antique store we stopped at. And that was the only Santa thing I saw there. It's one of those Santa ornaments, and somebody dated in 1993. I might as well call it the pencil Santa. That's what it looks like to me. And Mom thought it looked nice too, so I said, all right, I'll go ahead and get that. Then, this past weekend, we stopped over at the Lemon Free Superstore in Hall River again, and he was the only decent Santa I saw there. He's supposed to be a replica of a wood-carved Santa, and is made by Wood World Incorporated in Virginia. I never heard of that company before, but it looked nice. It looks like a fur trapper Santa. After we left there, we stopped over at the Habitat for Humanity in Burlington area, and I found this. It says it's made by Homeco, and that's the same people that makes the Denim Day figurines and home material stuff. So I said, that's a good find. I think they only had it for $5-6. I said, I'll grab it. It's cheap. And I was surprised it was still in good condition. It's made out of that porcelain ceramic. So I was afraid of dropping this thing. But the colors still look vibrant on it. And I would say he's more like a Father Christmas than Santa. Then the last place we stopped at was Grandday's Antique Mall in Burlington. And this is the first Santa I picked up right here. It's a Jim Shore Irish Santa. And somebody had him locked up in a case, so I had to go up front to get the guy to unlock it and save it for me. I didn't have this one in my collection, and I said it was a cool design that Jim came out with back in 2010. I said if I find out I was going to grab it, and lo and behold, I did. So I grabbed him, and then on another person's booth, this guy was sitting there. Only $10. I said, yeah, I'll grab it. He's like a rustic woodland Santa. I like the style of the coat right here. He's got that twine stitching on the side. And instead of red pants, he's got green olive pants. So it matches his bag with brown wrapping paper presents. And he's got a bell on his head. You can actually bend it too. Because some of my other Santas that were woodland related had brown fur or grayish fur, so it's nice to see one with the traditional white on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications for more Santa Claus / Christmas content. This has been another successful installment of the Tin Man Score channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor. I said that's a wrap, and have a nice day, y'all.